Sleepless nights.
Going back to that, huh?
I have to say it's probably like all the people that want to take photos of you, and you make friends, you take photos with them, and then you'll have those photos to look back on. Like, I have people that come up to me all the time that don't know that I cosplay, and I tell them, hey, I cosplay. I'm like, look at me, this was me 6 years ago as so-and-so at this con, and they're like, oh my god, that's so cool. And you get to like use those pictures years down the line and go, look how I've improved. You know, back then I did this and it was made out of like stuff from the thrift store, and now I actually made a full, like, you could see yourself improve and look back on that.
Yeah, I think to piggyback on two points that she made, definitely the experience. You get to see your growth. The more you do this stuff, the better you get at it, and you know, the more people notice that about your craft, like that it's getting better at it. And also the memories, like there are so many weird, interesting things that have happened to me at different conventions, you know, Boston Comic Con and others, that just wouldn't have ever occurred if it's not something that I was doing. You know, I remember coming out of, I can't remember if it was Boston Comic Con or Anime Boston, and an old guy just walked by me and he was like, oh, that's really nice, and he kept on walking, and I kept on, I said thank you, I appreciate it, and I kept on walking my way, and I kind of turned around, and he turned around and looked back at me and just gave me a little smirk, because he realized that I realized who he was, and it was the guy from Jordan's Furniture. I was like, that's awesome. So it's just little experiences like that are like make the cons like really worth it to me.
I mean, it's kind of the kinship. It's experience, but it's also, I mean, you could take something that maybe you spent, you know, if it's a video game, for instance, 40, 80, 120 hours playing by yourself, and then through cosplay, you're wearing the character, you can just this instant kinship with someone you've never met before. And it's like, they feel you on a level that, like, it's hard to describe almost. Like, you're like your instant best friends. It's really cool.
I also met my husband at a convention.
Boom! There it is.
And I mean, it's an ever-growing art form, and I think it's one thing I enjoy about it is that it's always progressing. There's new people that, you know, that go to the community, and even if they're new, everyone is super supportive. You don't have to start off being this great big person with expensive materials to be accepted in the cosplay community, and everyone can be in different spots in their progress. So I think that's, you know, pretty important.